Because some sabotage doesn't come from the enemy. Some sabotage comes from the inner me. There's something I've taught you before. It's called the law of first mentioning, which means that whenever I read the Bible, specifically in the book of Genesis, the first time you see a thing usually is the way that thing is consistently explained in the garden. So when you look at the book of Genesis, the first time we meet the devil is playing the role of a serpent in a garden. And the way the devil shows up in Genesis is the way he shows up in Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, all the way to the end of the Bible. Literally in Revelation, he's called the serpent. So the way he shows up the first time in the garden is the way he shows up in our lives today. So in Genesis, he shows up as a snake in the garden. He shows up as a snake in the garden. And as our lives, he shows up as a snake in the garden. The point is, if you are a gardener, you're not surprised when you see a snake in the garden. Because the devil always shows up like he belongs. If he showed up with horns and a tail and a pitchfork, you would never let him in. But when he shows up like he's supposed to be there, you let him into the house. And sometimes he shows up with a disciple looking like Judas. Sometimes he shows up tall, dark, and handsome. Sometimes he shows up 5'5", thick in the thighs. He shows up like he's supposed to be there.